everybody, it's AC Jones here. I'm going to do sort of a question and answer. I guess this is more of an answer session since the question was already asked. So I had a question specifically from Abby on Facebook about the pictures that I take for my Instagram and the pictures that I post on my Facebook. She asked me how I took my photos. How staged are they? Do I add any special filters or anything to them? How do I enhance them? Are they actually candid or are they staged? How does that all work? And so I thought I would address it. Let's face it, Instagram, social media, everything like that shows everybody being their best self, right? So, Abby, to answer your question and to answer the question of a couple other people who have asked me and some comments and everything, it's a little bit of both. It's not quite a clear-cut answer. A lot of times something authentic happens and then we try and reproduce it and then capture it on camera. So for example, if I'm walking up a staircase and someone's there with a camera, they might say, wait, let me take a picture. And so I'll be in the authentic moment, but they tell me to stop and wait till they get their camera out, and then I'll continue walking and they'll take the picture. It's hard to get anything for the most part other than being on stage that is completely 100% authentic. I didn't even know the picture was being taken. You don't always have people chasing after you with cameras detailing you walking up a set of stairs or you dropping something on the floor or something along those lines. So there's a little bit of authenticity, a little bit of staging. Some of them are completely authentic. We do get lucky sometimes and have a cool picture. And then there's some times where there's a little bit of magic that goes on to make those pictures happen. The pictures that you see of me on stage, those are absolutely candid, taken because I didn't even know what was happening. I was just doing my job and somebody took a picture. But with anything, I mean, you can go through 200 pictures taken of you on stage and maybe only get 5 from that look really, really good. You have to sort through some maybe ones that have you making a weird face while you're singing, or it's blurry from movement. That's a really hard thing when you're on stage. So it's a little bit of both. One thing that I work on with all of my pictures to feel like my best self in them is I work on posture. And I work on the angle at which I hold my face. It's important to know that your face is not symmetrical. Nobody's face is symmetrical, even though it looks it. There are subtle differences on either side of your face. A lot of my photos are taken on the left side of my face and not the right side. And there's a good reason for that. Seeing both sides of my face in pictures, I like the way the left side of my face looks, like the left side profile, better than the right side. And I think it has a lot to do with the way my hair goes, the way my smile goes, because I smile with the left side of my face and my hair goes to this side. So if you turn this way, it blocks out half my face because my hair's in front of it. A lot of times, like, my hair will leave a shadow on my face and it doesn't look good in the picture, which is why most of the time, and you see it on the video right now, why I'm sitting sort of at a slight angle with the left side of my face toward the camera. And I generally tuck my hair behind my ear on my left side so you get more of my face when you take a picture. It's not blocked, it doesn't create a weird angle or any weird shadows. Find, maybe what angle you feel comfortable in. A lot of times straight on pictures are not as flattering as slightly angled photos, so that's another important thing to think about. So, number 1, the side of your face that you feel most comfortable with. Number 2, the angle of the camera. Taking a picture from down here never looks good. To get an angle upward is what you want to do because it sort of puts a lot of pretty lighting over your face, it cuts out shadows, it does all the things that you want to look at a picture and say like, oh, I need to fix this. It does that for you. So a lot of times if you're taking a selfie style photo, you might want to go around and just kind of look and see where, because the lighting's all different, so you want to find where does the light fall better on my face. And so you can kind of go back and forth, and you will find that certain angles look better. But try and angle your face, try and angle the camera to be up higher than you and tilted down a little bit on you. It just tends to give some better lighting for your face and really bring out your features. Number 3 is I use a couple of different apps on my phone. I don't like to over enhance my photos. I really don't like to ruin the authenticity of the photo. I want to show like what I really look like, because the last thing you want to do is have a picture of you, all these pictures of you that don't look like you, and then people to be like, oh wow, well, you don't look like yourself. I use the Instabeauty app to soften the photo. And so that's really nice if, say you've got some really harsh lighting on your face and it's showing a lot of pores, or it's just like really glaring on your face, any of that. The Instabeauty app is really good to go into. The only thing I ever use it for is to soften things. So I'll click the soften button and I'll just put a little bit of softness on it, just enough to make it sort of even out the lighting and the tone. There are a ton of other things on that app that you can use. You can like slim out your face and make your eyes bigger, and you can even put makeup on yourself in that app, which is just crazy. You can find a place of your body and stretch it. I don't do any of that, so the only thing I'll usually do on that app is add a little bit of softness to the picture, just to make it glow. So I'll use Instabeauty if I feel I need it. I don't always use it, but if there's harsh lighting, I will. One of my favorite apps that I have downloaded so far is called Filter Loop. It's called Filter Loop. And to me, it is well worth it to make my pictures look like I took them, I edited them, or like I'm a, real photographer, which I'm not. So it's a way of making the picture just look very textured, and you can add cool effects like lighting and fades and like dust on the photo to make it look like an older picture. And it gives you a ton of different filters, from sepia tones and overly contrasted photos. You can just do so many things with it, and so I really love it.